This is Mistakes in the Making.
My name is Chris Greene, and I'm here to talk about mistakes. It's interesting because, when you get in this business, especially as an actor, the thing is people want to tell you, there's a certain set of guidelines you have to follow. You go to your classes, you do your training, you get your reps, and then they send you out after you get all your headshots and stuff, and then you just sit back and wait. And, I'm not a sit back and wait kind of guy. I think you have to be very proactive in this industry. And I'd say probably halfway through my career, so I'm about 22 years in now. So I'd say about, 10 or 11 years in, started really basically starting to question, agents in the sense of what more can I do? What more can I do? Now, a lot of people will tell you that that'll rub agents the wrong way. It makes it seem like you don't trust them. You're nagging, you're nitpicking. And, you got to understand that this is a business. Like as any business, it's a relationship, right? You're an actor and your agent is your business partner. Now, if either one of you are not holding up your end of the deal, the business can close. It's a failure. It's not a success. You understand, and hopefully you guys understand where I'm coming from, because it's no different than if you were to start a shoe business. If you and your partner started a shoe business and you're the sales and the face of it, and your partner is making the product behind the scene, if you don't relate to your partner what the public wants, hey, everybody wants Air Force Ones now instead of Jordans. If you don't tell your partner in the back doing that, they're going to keep making Jordans. And then you're going to wonder why you're not selling anything. And that's the thing, is communication is key. And roughly about, I'd say 5 years ago, there's this one particular agent that I had, and they were repping me for commercials. And I did a commercial spot, and, I understand how the payout's supposed to work and all that. And I wasn't seeing, my checks coming in regularly. So I'm like, okay, hey, what's going on? What's happening? I contact this agent. Oh, they haven't sent it yet. Months are now going by. Almost a year is now going by. And this commercial is running, and I'm like, all right, I know how residuals work. That's not supposed to be the case. So I reached out to the production company, who then got me in touch with the payroll company. Now, the one advice I'm going to give you, which is not a mistake, but I'm going to get to that. The one advice I'm going to give you is when you're working on set, always take pictures of your call sheet. Always take pictures of your Exhibit G, which is your sign in, sign out. Whether you're union or not, take pictures of this stuff, because this has information that, contact numbers on there that you can get in touch with people if you have any questions, or if your agent needs to get in touch with people. And come to find out that checks were being sent. When I contacted this payroll company, they were being sent out. My agent just wasn't paying me. They weren't sending me my money. So the mistake I made was handling it from an anger standpoint, calling the agent, cursing them out, letting them have it, because at the end of the day, anger usually doesn't get you anywhere in regards to business. So that's the mistake I made. But how I learned from that was to always double and triple check, your partners that you're in business with. It doesn't mean that you don't trust them. If anything, it's basically allowing you to make sure that, everything is on the up and up. Just like your agents double check you, when you submit your tapes or you go to auditions, some agents will follow up. Hey, did you make sure you did this? How'd you feel about this? Hey, make sure your tape is of quality. Make sure your lighting. These things are double and triple checking you to make sure you present the best version of yourself. But we have to do that as actors. We want to make sure that our agents understand, hey, this is how you present me. Hey, these are the things I want to do. Hey, don't waste your time with this. And hey, this is how you get in touch with me. This is how this is where you send the money. This is how I'm doing things. That constant communication needs to be there. So ultimately, in that heated conversation that I had with that agent, who obviously I'm no longer with, it helped me moving forward in reference to how I talk to my representation of my team now, and being very upfront and letting them know, this is how I operate. This is how I want things to go. Let me know what you want on your end. And if we can see eye to eye, this is going to be a beautiful partnership. If we can't, then we're not for each other. Actors get hung up in this thing of representation is key, and I have to have it. I have to have it. I have to have it. The thing is, guys, it's a partnership. And just like any relationship, just like any friendship, just like any family, bond, anything that you have with someone else, if it's toxic or if it's volatile or if it doesn't work, then you need to part ways, because all you're going to do is hold each other back. There are plenty of agents out there, just like for the agents, there are plenty of actors out there. But at the end of the day, there is only one you, and you have to make sure that you're taking care of you and that you are happy and that you are of sound mind and body and soul, so that you can go out into this industry and give your best. So I would say that was the mistake that I made in regards to just trusting my agent fully and not questioning anything because of fear of like, oh, I don't want to piss them off. But also approaching it from an anger standpoint and not a clear head. You know, again, this is a business and you are representing yourself as a product. So always make sure you're your best representation and always make sure that you're watching your back. And it's that simple. So yeah, guys, you can get at me by hitting me up on Instagram and Twitter. On Instagram, it is I'm Chris Greene. Make sure you add the E. So that's IMCHRISGREENE. On Twitter, it's Chris Greene, ITSCHRISGREENE. I'm verified on there, so obviously you see the blue check. That's me. You can also get on my website, actorchrisgreene.com, and keep up with all the news and happenings and things that's going on. Do not have Facebook. I do not have TikTok because I don't be doing all the dances and all that stuff. So Instagram and Twitter is your best bet. And then you can also fill out the email form and hit me up on my official website. I appreciate the support, appreciate the love. Go out there, do work, make it happen.
You've been listening to Mistakes in the Making. If you have your own mistake that you've made while in the film industry and you want to let others know so they don't make the same mistake, reach out to us at contact@bonsai.film and we'll take it from there. You can also reach out to us on social media at _Bonsai Creative on Instagram and Twitter. And you can search for us on YouTube and Facebook by searching for Bonsai Creative. You can also visit our website where we have industry insights and links to all of our podcasts and so much more at www.bonsai.film. And thank you for listening.